That minute is already gone. So everyone, come and sit in Virasana, Hira or Heron's pose. Now, if you have blocks, then sit on the block so your hips are higher than your knees, so you have more of a downward slope. And take a moment, as always, then to wrap your inseams towards each other. Then press gently against your thighs and allow your sacrum to broaden. Now use your hands as you pull your buttocks back in apart and come to the front end of your sitting bones and just allow your hips to settle. Now joyfully lift your heart up and embrace the new day. Reach out for the crown of your head and let the shoulder blades drape onto your back and softly close your eyes. In this moment, as you close your eyes, Susan, allow your awareness there to rest on your breath. And give yourself permission now to connect with the fullness of the breath, the rise, the fall, the expansion, the contraction of the breath. And allow the breath to lift the spine a little bit taller, not your shoulders, not your chin, with a nice internal lift. And allow the breath, as always, now to fill you and soften you from the inside out. Now stay present, breath one. Extend your arms into a V. And as always, create beautiful cups in your hands. The business and blessing and grace falling from above. We're always here to collect it. Take a big breath in, please. And a full breath out. Let's try that action again. Nice big breath in. Good morning, Camille. Good morning, Jen. Have a nice full speed breath out. Now breathe yourself to a comfortable level. Let's all do around a couple of body breath, 108 rapid pumps. Exhale into completely. And then take a full breath in. Now hook your thumbs overhead. Through your mouth, take 3 slow breaths in. Through your nostrils, take 1 sniff in and hold it full. Now lower the breath into the belly. Shoot out through the crown of your head, releasing your hands in front of your heart. Take a big breath in again. And have a full breath out. Now lightly bow the head forward. It's always bound to the beauty of this new day. Raise your head, reach your hands to your thighs, and softly open your eyes. Good morning. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Just open up your windows. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Good morning, Jen. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. Last time. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Reach across and hold on to your right wrist with your left. As you broaden that right hip, take a generous leap towards the south side of your room. Or it's the left. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Release your right into the outside of your left knee. Walk that left alongside your spine. Then turn down that right belly. Turn that left rib cage. Turn the heart. And allow your head to follow. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Reach across and hold on to your left wrist with your right. You broaden that left hip and generously move towards the right. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big breath in, please. Go full breath out. Now, very skillful, release your left hand to the side of your right knee. Walk that right alongside your spine. As you broaden into that left hip, turn again that left belly. Turn that right rib cage. Turn the heart and allow your head to follow. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Inhale into that right lung. And then go through your left kidney. Take a full breath in, please, Rob. Have a full breath out. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Beautiful work. It's again, release your arms alongside your body. Good morning. Shift the weight forward onto your hands and your knees. Onto your hands and your knees this morning. Good morning, Camille. And create a series of right angles in your wrists, in your hips, in your shoulders, and in your knees. Donna, go ahead and point your toes, love. And Rob, bring your shoulders right over your wrists. Very, very nice. Yeah, then walk the knees a little bit more forward now. Perfect. Then we'll press into the ankle joints. Let's see if you can really press the tops of your feet into the floor. And notice what happens in your pelvic floor. Now inhale and look up. Exhale and round your back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Then really roll through your spine. Make big, big waves through your spine. Inhale, look up, exhale, you round. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And move as fast as you like or as slow as you like. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring it back into a neutral spine. Now walk the hands of your feet on the 2 3 back or forward. Tuck the toes under Susan, and first lift yourself into a plank. Then bend your knees and push yourselves right back into a down dog. And take a moment and to expand your body in all directions. As you stretch out your head, lift up through your seat. As you ground down through your heels, you will lift up through your seat. Now ride the breath forward into a plank again and remeasure your dog. Through receptive knees, push it right back into a down dog. Press down into your right heel and your left hand. As you lift that right buttock a little bit higher. Stretch down into your left heel and your right hand and get the same lift in your left hip. Again, right heel, left hand, and get a nice broadness in the back of your right thigh. Left heel, right, and get the same broadness in the back of your left thigh. Again, right heel, left, and press under the mount of your thumb in that left hand. Left heel, right, and really grab the thumb side of your right hand. Beautiful work. Ride the breath forward into a plank again. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin onto the floor. Lift yourselves into a low cobra. Lift your hands off the floor. As you press into your toes, you will lift your sternum off the floor. Take a full breath in, please. Take a full breath out. Kiss your hands onto the floor. Lift your thighs, your legs off the floor. And feel that stretch that comes the diaphragm. Take a big breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Kiss your feet back onto the floor. Roll the toes, please, and push it right back into a down dog, everyone. Again, stretch hands to the hand, lift up to your seat. Ground down through your heels. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Lift yourselves again to a low cobra. Lift your thighs off the floor, lift your legs off the floor, lift your hands off the floor, and come into the floating chaturanga. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Kiss your feet back on the floor, your hands back onto the floor. Roll the toes, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog again. Again, stretch out your hands up to your seat. Ground down through your heels. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, pause and trace your plumb line. Bend elbows to a right angle and take a sissy push up. Surrender the hips, curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Well, the toes please and push it right back into a down dog. Take a big breath in, please, Susan. Have a full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Kiss your left knee to the floor, shift everything to the left. Right hand to your right hip. And check to make sure that left shoulder is above your left wrist. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling. As you're pressing up that right foot, which with your imagination, turn that left armpit up towards the ceiling and lean back into it. Take a big breath in again. Have a full breath out. Climb back onto your hands and your knees. Now lift that left knee. Kiss your right knee to the floor. Shift everything to the right. Left hand to your left hip. As you shift the weight and step the amount of your right fingers, extend your left arm towards the ceiling. Now turn again with your imagination the right armpit up towards the ceiling, everyone. Take a full breath in, please, and really firm the shoulders onto your back. A full breath out. Kiss that left hand to the floor, right knee up, and push it right back into a down dog, everyone. And keep those shoulder blades on your back. Ride the breath forward into a plank pause and wrap muscles to bones. Bend the elbows straight back and come into Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift yourselves into an up dog. Let's kind of soon push it right back into a down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Everyone step that left foot flat to the floor, maybe an inch or so in. Extend your right leg high. As you bend your right knee, roll that left hip under your right. Turn the gaze into your left armpit. Look up to see your right heel. Please flex your right foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Take another big breath in, everyone. A full breath out. Inhale that through the center. Step that right foot flat to the floor. Extend your left leg high. As you bend your left knee, roll that right up under your left. Turn the gaze into your right armpit. Look up between your hands, everyone. Take a full breath in. Please lift that left shin up towards the ceiling. Left kneecap. Have a full breath out. Inhale back through center. Now step both feet flat to the floor. Both hands are flat against the floor. Micro bend your knees and lift and broaden the back of your thighs. Take a full breath in, please, Susan. Have a full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Remeasure your dog. So let's step the knees, push it right back into a down dog. Slowly walk your feet towards your hands, taking baby steps. And as you arrive in front of your mat, everyone, heel tail your feet as wide as the sticky mat, and then take another 6 inches off the 6 inches away from the yoga mat. Turn your feet into belly first or second position, and bend your knees in the direction of your middle toes. Fit your elbows inside of your knees, make a fist, make a cup, and stretch those knees away from each other. You're a bit more broad in your pelvic, a bit more broad in your sacrum. Now, very slowly, you rock your hips from side to side. Now, rock it back to center, please, Donna. Kiss your hands onto the floor, and heel tail your feet to the edges of your mat. Right to the edges of your mat, and lower yourself this morning into a squat. Again, if you find that your heels are off the floor, then by all means put some sort of padding under your heels. Sweep your right shoulder in front of your right knee and anchor into your fingertips. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. And you're going to expand from the heart center into the fingertips. Now pressing against the shoulder and turn that right belly, turn that left rib cage, turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Take a big breath in, please. A full breath out. Have the hands meet back in front of the heart, Susan. And again, skillfully lift the heart up. Francisca, slide your left knee and extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. Again, as you're pressing against the shoulder, turn that left belly, turn that right rib cage when it's appropriate. Use your left eye to see your right hand. Take a full breath in, please. Good morning, Kiko. Have a full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Kiss both hands onto the floor and lift your seat up towards the ceiling. And again, peep the heart forward. Heel tail those feet under your hips. Place 2 fists between your arches. Now bend your knees, connect the belly, the chest rest against your thighs, and take off opposite elbows. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. And as always, everyone, flutter your lips. Switch elbows and take a minute now to sway yourselves from side to side. Small movement from side to side. Rock it back to center, everyone, and interlace your hands behind your back. Bring the heels of the hands to kiss and straighten it up towards the camera as you very slowly begin to rock back and forth in your ankles. Let the head go, let the neck go, let the thoughts go. Now rock it back to center, everyone. Kiss your hands flat to the floor, press into your feet, and very slowly roll yourselves up to stand, stretching, stocking bone to bone. Beautiful work. Reaching the arms out and above the head. Exhale, release your hands in front of your heart. Arms alongside the body, Tadasana. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Camille. In again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. In again, stretch the arms out up and above the head, Susan. Exhale and swan dive your hands to the floor, please. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. In again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. In again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Exhale and swan dive your hands back to the floor on. Inhale to lengthen. Step the left leg long behind you. Kiss that left knee to the floor. Pause, everyone. You notice in coming to a low lunge. And then expand from the heart center into the fingertips. And as you wrap the shoulders in the fingers onto your back, and lift your sternum up towards the ceiling as you bring the pelvis forward and up. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor. Step the left foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lengthen. Step the right leg long behind you. And again, rest that right knee to the floor. Please point your toes. So notice and come back into a low lunge. And when hug the knees interjected towards each other, as you go to previous one, wrap your shoulders midline, flip this onto your back, and lift your sternum up towards the sky. Take a big breath in, please. A full breath out. Place both hands onto the floor this time. Step it back into a down dog. Right back into a dog. Again, place hands on the head, lift up to your seat. Ground down through your heels. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out the chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The toes squeeze and push it right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Extend the right leg high behind you. Look where you're going. 3 times. Ride the breath forward into a 3-legged plank. Extend, push it back into a 3-legged dog. Ride the breath forward into a 3-legged plank. Extend, push it back into a 3-legged dog. Ride the breath forward into a 3-legged pause. Draw your right knee to your left elbow, your right elbow, and push it back into the 3-legged plank. Again, right knee to the left elbow, the right elbow, and stretch it back into the 3-legged plank. Right knee to the left elbow, the right elbow, and push it back into a down dog split. Round your back and tap your knee to your nose and extend. Round your back and press your knee to your nose and extend. Round your back and quietly step your foot between your hands. Pause. Notice and come back into a high lunge. Backstroke around, interlace your fingers, Susan. Inhale and straighten your right leg. Pause and bring balance back into your hips. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale and bend. One more time. Inhale to straighten. Exhale and bend. Pause. So you can come back into a high lunge. And expand from the heart center into the fingertips. As you wrap your shoulders, draw these onto your back, and again lean back into it. Take a big breath in, please. A full breath out. Place both hands onto the floor, Camille, and step it back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. We measure the dog. So step your knees, push it right back into a down dog. Extend the left leg high behind you. And then flex that left foot. Now 3 times. Ride the breath forward into a 3-legged plank. Extend, push it back into a 3-legged dog. Ride the breath forward into a 3-legged plank. Extend, push it back into a 3-legged dog. Ride the breath forward into a 3-legged pause. Draw your left knee to your right elbow, your left elbow, and stretch it back into 3-legged plank. Left knee to the right elbow, the left elbow, and stretch it back into 3-legged plank. Left knee to the right elbow, the left elbow, and push it back into a down dog split. Round your back and tap your knee to your nose and extend.
Round your back and press your knee to your nose and extend. Round your back and quietly step your foot between your hands. Notice and come back into a high lunge. Backstroke your arms, please interlace your fingers. Inhale and straighten your left leg, pause and wrap muscles to bones. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten, Francisco. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale and then pause. Notice and come back into a high lunge. Allow the under the extent of your heart. As you wrap those triceps a little bit onto your back, now without the chin, lift the sternum up towards the sky. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Place both hands onto the floor and step it back into a plank. Take out your chaturanga knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The toe squeeze and push it right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, look between the hands, step, jump around your feet forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees, simultaneous and come into your chair pose again. Press and lead yourself up to stand. As you again, release your arms alongside your body to Tadasana. Again, bend the knees, notice and come back into your chair pose. Inhale up to stand. Exhale and swan dive your hands to the floor, Susan. Inhale to lengthen. Step, jump, run back into chaturanga and dasana. Take knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The toe squeeze and push it right back into a down dog. Take a big breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Lunge the right foot alongside your right thumb. Turn that left heel to a 45-degree angle. Notice and come into your warrior one. Backstroke your arms, just want to lace your fingers, please. Inhale and straighten your right leg. Now really draw that right hip back as you bring your left hip forward. Seamless to lift the heart up. Rebend that front knee, fold over, and come into the dying warrior. Now find contact between shoulder and knee. As you're pressing against the shoulder, widen that right, that left hip, then draw your right hip back in line with your left. Let the head go. Keeping that broad in your sacrum, lift yourselves back into warrior one. As you wrap your shoulders onto your back, let's lean back into it. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor and step it back into a down dog. Take a breath in. Have a breath out. Step the left foot between alongside your left thumb. Turn that right heel to a 45-degree angle so you notice and come back into your warrior one. Backstroke your arms and interlace your fingers, please. Inhale and straighten your left leg and bring balance action to your hips as you joyfully lift your heart up. Rebend that front knee, fold over, and come back into the dying warrior. And once stretch out to the legs, hop the heels gently towards you, drawing that left hip back and your right hip forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift yourselves back into warrior one. Again, as you wrap your transcendental gaze onto your back, and again, lean back into it. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor and step it back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out the chaturanga knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The toe squeeze and push it right back into a down dog. Again, stretch out the hands, slightly bend your knees, then lift and broaden the back of your thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the knees so between the hands, step, jump, or run your feet forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Again, bend the knees, notice and come back into your chair pose. And when shift away the balls of your feet, instead of deeper into it. As you wrap your shoulders down, align your cheeks with your triceps.
as you draw the shoulder blades down and in onto your back. Take a full breath in, please. And a full breath out. Pressing lift yourself up to stand. As you release your hands in front of your heart. Bring things to touch. In one motion, everyone, open everything to the left. And parallel your feet. Hands to hips, Camille, elbows towards each other. And again, joyfully lift the heart up without locking those knees out. Fold over smoothly, release those hands well ahead of your shoulders. And again, peek the heart forward. Slowly bend your left knee down a pin. Stay present in that right foot. Inhale to straighten. Slowly bend your right knee down a pin. Inhale to straighten. Skillfully bend your left knee, everyone. Stay present in that right foot, Susan. And work and signal your right buttock, everyone. Inhale to straighten. Skillfully bend your right knee. Stay broad in the back of that left thigh. Inhale to straighten. Hands to hips, elbows towards each other. Yourself up to stand. Teeing your arms away from the midline. Turn the left foot in, Susan. Turn the right leg and foot out, everyone. Smartly bend that right knee, come into your warrior two. Turn the palms up, please. Tilt back and come into reversed warrior. Now try to stretch out into the legs. And as you hug the heels, bring it strongly from the pelvic floor. Now, as you follow the breath, please, in your right intercostal, in your right lung. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Release your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. The shoulder fit the knee. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Press against the shoulder and turn again that right belly. Turn that left rib cage. Turn the heart. Turn your gaze, everyone. Knee press shoulder. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Strong as lift you back into warrior two. Extend your round up towards the ceiling. Reach across and hold on to your left elbow with your right hand. Press into the hand and lean back into it. Keep stressing into the legs. Keep under the heels and then gently towards each other. Take a full breath in again. A full breath out. Release your right forearm to your right thigh. Sweep that left arm alongside your left and come into the extended side stretch. The modified extended side stretch. And again, lengthen from the pubis and the palate. As you firm that right shoulder blade onto your back, turn that right chest pointer towards the ceiling. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. Straight, lift yourselves back into warrior two and hold. Again, stretch out the legs, stretch out the arms. And as you hug in towards the bring it strongly against the pelvic floor, in and out. Then turn the gaze, please, to see your right middle finger. Everyone can bend that front knee some more. Take a full breath in, Francisco. A full breath out. And again, straighten your right leg without locking that knee down. Turn the palms up. Tilt back and come into reverse warrior. Now try to stretch out into the legs and continue to bring it strongly to the pelvic floor, in and up. Now lengthen equals and release that right into the outside of your right heel, Camille. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the pubis or palate. As you firmly place onto your back, turn that right belly, turn that left rib cage, lean back into it. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. And when kiss that left hand to the floor, lift your left heel and hop that left foot flat to the floor, please. And again, peep the heart forward. Bend your elbows straight back, Susan. Fold over the belly to the thigh, the chest to the thigh. As you draw the blades onto your back, let the head go, let the neck go, let the thoughts go. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, peep the heart forward. And when move your blocks another 6 inches forward, shift the weight into that right foot, left hand to your left hip. Please flex your left foot. Now very smartly, extend your left arm up towards the ceiling, come into Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose. We'll just stretch out into the legs. Now coming towards me, turn again your right chest point up towards the ceiling, please. Take a full breath in, everyone. A full breath out.
Kiss that left hand to the floor and square the hips to 3-9 o'clock. Now turn again from that left hand to the right shoulder and extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And we'll put a slight bend in your right knee. As you draw that right hip back in line with your left, turn again that left chest point up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, everyone. Go full breath out. Kiss both hands onto the floor and step it back into a medium lunge. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, please. Let's stay as a twist to the right, releasing your left shoulder to the outside of your right knee. As you're pressing against your shoulder, if it's appropriate, tee your arms. As you draw that right hip back in line with your left, sweep your left arm along, your right arm alongside your right ear, and again lean back into it. Take a full breath in, Francisco. A full breath out. Place both hands onto the floor and step it back into a down dog. Again, sit down to the head at the top of your seat. Ground down through your heels. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out the chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. Exhale, squeeze and push it right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. And when extend the left leg high behind you. Sorry, not the left leg. Bend the knees, look between the hands, step, jump or run your feet forward. Lovely. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Again, bend the knees, lunges, and come back into your chair pose. Inhale up to stand. It's again, release your hands in front of your heart. Bring the hands to touch. In one motion, everyone. Oh, where we go. In one motion, open everything to the right. And again, parallel your feet. Hands to hips, please. Elbows towards each other. Joyfully lift the heart up. Now, hidden creases, fold over and take up the big toes with the middle and index fingers. And again, peep the heart forward. Bend those out to the side, flip this onto your back, and rest the crown of your head to the floor. Let's not lock our knees out. But as you might bend your knees, shift away the balls of your feet. Lift your seat up towards the seat as you rest the crown of your head towards the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Hands to hips, elbows toward each other. Lift yourself up to stand. Tee your arms away from the midline. Turn the right foot in, please, Susan. Turn the left leg and foot out, Francisco. Smartly bend that left knee, come into your warrior two. Turn the palms up this morning. Tilt back and come into reversed warrior. Now, when really grounds that right foot, stretches that left knee. And as you're humming toward, bring a strong lift against the pelvic floor, in and up. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Now, very skillfully release your left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the sternum to the palate. As you're pressing against your shoulder, turn again that left chest point up towards the ceiling. So you get to lean back into it. Take a big breath in, please, Susan. Have a full breath out. Strong as lift you back into warrior two again. Extend your arms up towards the ceiling. Now reach across and onto your right elbow with your left hand and lean back into it. Stay present in that left foot. Take a full breath in, please, down the pen. Have a full breath out. Release your left forearm to your left thigh. Sweep your right arm alongside your right ear. And again, lengthen from the sternum palate. As you firm that left shoulder blade onto your back, turn that left chest point up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Strongly lift you back into warrior two and hold. And one stretch down to the legs. Now hovering towards the turn the gaze, please come in to see your left middle finger. Breathe in and breathe out. Take another full breath in, please. The full breath out. And again, straighten your left leg without locking that knee, Susan. Turn the palms up, tilt back and come into reverse triangle. Now try to stretch down to the legs. And as you hug you bring a strong lift against the pelvic floor. Now, as you follow the breath down your left lung,
Take a full breath in, please. Go full breath out. Now lengthen equal. So release that left into the outside of your left heel. Extend your right arm towards the sky. And again, lengthen from the pubis to the palate. As you firm that left shoulder blade onto your back, turn again that left belly, turn that right rib cage. There's a back bend here. Lean back into it. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Now kiss that right into the floor, Susan. Lift that back heel and hop your right foot flat to the floor, please. And again, peep the heart forward. Bend your elbows straight back, let the belly fit the thigh, the chest to the thigh. As you draw the legs onto your back, let the head go, let the neck go, let the thoughts go, everyone. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, peep the heart forward. Move your blocks in the 6 inches forward. Shift the weight to that left foot, right hand to your right hip. As you roll that left hip onto your right, extend your right foot towards and come back into Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big breath in, please. Go full breath out. Kiss that right hand to the floor and square this front to 9 o'clock. Please flex your right foot. Now turn to the right bend to the left shoulder and extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you draw the left hip back in line with your right, turn with your imagination. Turn that right armpit up towards the ceiling. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Kiss both hands onto the floor and step it back into a medium lunge. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, Susan. Let's all take a twist out to the left, releasing your right shoulder, elbows outside of your knee. As you're pressing your shoulder to your arms, as you draw that left hip back in line with your right, sweep your left arm alongside your left ear, and again lean back into it. Take a full breath in, please. Go full breath out. Place both hands onto the floor and step it back into a down dog, right back into the dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank, knees down, tendons wide as a stick, and bring the big toes to kiss, and push yourselves back into a child's pose. Let's make an active resting pose. So play with your tented fingers as you rest your forehead onto your block or into your mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Kiss your hands flat to the floor. Hold the knees under your hips, tuck the toes under, and push yourselves right back into a down dog, everyone. Take a big breath in, everyone, and a full breath out. Slowly walk your feet towards your hands. As you right in front of your mat, keep the heart forward. Fold over, and once again, take it off opposite elbows. Nod the head, yes, Susan. Shake the head, no, Francisca. So the lips, please, Akika. Beautiful work. Hands to hips, elbows towards each other. Lift yourself up to stand. Great work, everyone. Straighten the arms out up and above the head. Exhale, release your hands to your hips, elbows towards each other. Step that left leg a good 3 feet behind you and keep this at 3 and 9 o'clock. Extend your left arm up. Joyfully lift the heart up. Now extend from the body forward. Pause, everyone, and draw that right hip back in line with your left. Release your left into the outside of your right heel. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you draw that right hip back in line with your left, turn again that left belly. Turn that right rib cage. Turn the heart, turn your gaze. Bless you. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Hands to hips, Camille. Elbows forward, just set up to stand. Step the left foot forward. Step the right foot back. And again, square hips at 3 and 9 o'clock. Extend your right arm up. And again, joyfully lift the heart up. Now extend the body forward. Full, beautiful. Pause and bring balance action to your hips. Release that right into the outside of your right heel. Extend your left arm towards the ceiling, please. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you draw the left hip back in line with your right,
Turn again that right belly, turn that left rib cage, turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Hands to hips, Susan. Elbows to lift yourself up to stand. Step the right foot forward. Arms alongside the body to DOS. Good morning. Rob, everyone, shift the weight into that right foot and fold your left knee back. Let's take a thigh stretch this morning. And fold that left knee back. So you get yourself a nice little thigh stretch. And work in hugging those knees towards each other. Now extend your right arm towards the ceiling and bow your index finger to your thumb. Joyfully lift the heart up. Now press the foot into the hand back into the foot. You make your way back into Nataraj, Lord of the Dancers. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale back up to stand. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. Shift the weight into that left foot. And this morning, fold that right knee back. Let's all take a thigh stretch again. Extend your left arm towards and bow your index finger to your thumb. Joyfully lift the heart up. Now press the foot into the hand back into the foot and make your way back into Lord of the Dancers. Breathe. Put a slight bit in that standing knee. Take a full breath in, please, Rob. And a full breath out. Inhale back up to stand. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body to Dasana. Hands to hips. Now step and jump your feet to touch. Bend the knees, notice, and come back into your chair pose. Exhale, release your hands flat to the floor. Now climb high to the balls of your feet and fit your knees into your armpits. Shell the elbows. Now shift the weight into your knuckles. Float your feet off the floor and come into Bakasana, the crane pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Step your feet back onto the floor and lower yourselves into a closed knees child's pose. Into a closed knee. Donna, that was lovely. Into a closed knees child's pose. Beautiful work, everyone. Take hold of opposite elbows. Keep the elbows where they extend your arm, interlace your fingers, Susan. Rest the crown of your head to the floor. If you've got a wall, go to the wall. We come into the headstand. Rest the crown of your head against the floor. The back of it against the heels of your hands. Now, when tuck the toes under and walk your hips in front of your shoulders. Now, very skillfully, bend one knee up, bend the other knee up, and hover there for a moment. If it's appropriate, extend your legs up towards the ceiling and come into Shavasana, the headstand. Breathe. Keep breathing, everyone. Try to muscle your way into it, but see if you can really breathe into it. Slowly fold yourselves back into a child's pose. So try to lift the head right back into a child's pose. Make a fist with your hands. Place your dominant fist in with your non-dominant fist and rest your forehead to that fist. Lift yourself to stand on your knees. To stand on your knees. Good morning, everyone. Tuck the toes under or not, or point your toes. Whichever works best for you this morning. Hands to hips, elbows towards each other. Now, skillfully lift the heart up. If it's appropriate, backstroke that right into your heel, the sole of your foot against your sacrum. Backstroke the heel, the sole of the foot against your sacrum. Drop the head back, Susan, and take a quick sniffing breath. Keep bringing the fluids falling up. Chin to chest, and just as like just sit, everyone. Beautiful work. Sit with the outside of your right heel. It's outside of your right heel. Then step that left foot outside of your right knee and come into a half-seated spinal seat. Into a half-seated spinal seat. Then we'll broaden into that left buttock.
Extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Extend the twist the left Francisco, releasing your right elbow shoulder to the side of your knee. Now, ground to that left hip. Now, turn that right belly, turn that left rib cage, turn the heart, turn your gaze, please. Inhale, you left. Exhale, you turn. Big breath in, everyone. Full breath out. Inhale back to the center. Let's counter twist all the way to the right, everyone. Now, inhale back to the center, please, Donna. Extend that left leg long behind you. Move that right knee to the far right edge of your mat and come back into Ekapada, Raja Kapotasana. And really see if again, if you find that your hips are off the floor, then by all means, put some sort of padding, a blanket, a block against your pelvic floor. So you're not suspended in midair. Perfect. Now walk the hands forward and fold into it. Now let's cross-reference the body. So just press into that right knee. Broaden your left hip. And as you flex that right foot, broaden your right buttock. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take another big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Now lift yourselves back up to sit, Susan. Or lift to sit. Tuck the left toes on, everyone. And step it back into a down dog split. Extending the left leg, the right leg high behind you. Now be mindful. Hop that left foot a fraction in. Flip it open. And come back into the wild thing. Breathe in. And breathe out. Place both hands onto the floor. Beautiful work. And push it right back into a down dog. Look where you're going, Susan. Jump your knees again between your hands and come and stand on your knees. And again, point your toes or tuck the toes under, hands to hips, elbows towards each other. Joyfully lift the heart up. Backstroke your left hand to stump your left heel, the sacrum against the sole of your foot. Backstroke your right hand, the heel, the sole of the foot against your sacrum. Drop the head back and take it to the right of Bastrika. Chin to chest, lift yourself up. Hug the knees towards each other this time. So the outside of your left heel. And step that right foot across and come back into a half-seated spinal seat. Broaden into that right buttock. Extend your left arm up. This is a twist to the right. Releasing your left elbow shoulder to the side of your knee. As you're pressing against the shoulder, turn again that left belly, turn that right rib cage. Turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Inhale, you left. Exhale, you turn. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale back to the center. Let's counter twist to the left. Inhale back to the center. As you draw that left knee to the far edge of your mat, extend your right leg behind you, Susan, and come back into Ekapada, Raja Kapotasana. And again, support your pelvic floor. Very nice, everyone. Walk the hands forward, and once again, fold into it. Now, the tendency to collapse into that left buttock, now work and broaden the back of that right thigh, and press into that right and pull your right leg forward in line with your left, please. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale back up to sit. As you tuck the right toes under, step it back into a down dog split. Extend the left leg high behind you. As you bend your left knee, flip it open and come back into the wild thing. Breathe in. And breathe out. Place both hands onto the floor and push it back into a down dog. Take another breath in. And another full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Put yourselves into a low cobra. So release everything onto the floor. Roll onto your backs, everyone. Right onto your backs.
right onto your backs. Let the spine settle for a breather. So give yourself a moment to let the spine settle against the floor, against your mat. Then bend the knees up and draw those heels right in front of your sitting bones, so right under your knees, in line with your sitting bones. And then you can always hold onto your ankles, or hug your elbows alongside your rib cage. Stretch your knees forward with your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Wrap that right shoulder under, wrap that left shoulder under, interlace your hands behind your back. Now press your interlock with your pubis a little bit higher. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Release your arms out to the side and lay your spine bone by bone back onto the floor. Beautiful work, everyone. Extend your left leg long and hug that right knee onto your chest. Beautiful work. Interlace your hands close towards your private parts and extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. Point, flex, point, flex, and rotate to the right. And rotate to the left. Now press into the heel, press into the bend of your toes as you press that thigh into your hand. Take a full breath in, please, Susan. A full breath out. Then when you draw that knee towards your armpit, kiss your left into your left, and then very skillfully extend that right leg away from the midline. Keep pinning that left hip to the floor, Frank. Breathe in and breathe out. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale back to center. Now very smartly rebend that right knee. Slide that left foot to the forward of your mat. Hook your right toes behind your left knee. Shift it so it's to the right. And take that left knee across the midline. When it's appropriate, everyone, turn the gaze piece to see your right hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale back into center. As you extend the legs long, the sacrum settle again. Now draw that left knee into your chest. Interlace your hands close towards your private parts and extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. Point, flex, point, flex, and rotate to the left. And rotate to the right. Now press the plantar, press the knee, press the mouths of your toes, everyone. Take a full breath in again. A full breath out. Now very skillfully, Susan, everyone, Francisca, draw that knee towards your armpit. Kiss your right into your right hip and extend that left leg away from the midline, but take it only as far as you can maintain that right hip against the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Now inhale back to center. Extend that right to the left edge of your mat. Then hook your left toes behind your right knee. Roll that right hip onto your left. Then take that leg now across the midline. When it's appropriate, Susan, turn the gaze piece to see your left hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale back into center. Hug both knees onto your chest, everyone. Then open them as wide as your armpits and come into a happy baby. Slowly rock yourselves from side to side. Rock it back to center. Hug the knees onto your chest. Lift your head. In one motion, rock yourself to balance in Navasana, the bow pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Lower yourselves halfway down into Ardha Navasana. And then draw that belly button up. Take another full breath in, please. A full breath out. Lift yourselves back into Navasana. Lift yourself up to sit.
in Dandasana, the staff pose. As you wrap your inseams towards each other, Susan, lift the buttock and move it way back in the pot. Very nice. Let's start bending your knees. Fold over everyone and come into Paschimottanasana. And again, lengthen from the pubis and the palate. And as you draw these onto your back, let the head go, let the neck go, let the thoughts go. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale back up to sit, everyone. It's lovely. Walk those hands a good foot behind your face, so forward. Bend your knees and step your feet to the floor. Stretch your knees forward and lift your pubis up towards the sky. Drop the head back and take a quick sniffing breath. Chin to chest. Come on down. Let's also to take rest. Shavasana, horse pose. Turn the palms up. Close your eyes. Soften your tongue and roof of your mouth. And give yourself permission now to completely in the support of the floor and the cover of your breath. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, everyone. And sweep your arms towards the back of the room. Point and flex your feet a few times as you reach up into your fingertips. Roll your wrists, your ankles in both directions a few times. Now stretch up into your right arm, Susan, extend down into your left leg. Stretch up into your left arm, Camille, extend down through your right leg. Reach up through your right arm and extend down through your right leg, everyone. Extend through your left leg and reach up through your left arm. Donna, do you know the way back in chair a bit weight to your hip? Now reach up into both arms as you extend down through both legs. Keeping the arms overhead, bend the knees up and roll onto your side. And use your upper arm to support your head. Chin to chest, press into the top arm, and lift yourselves back into a comfortable cross-legged seat this morning. In a comfortable cross-legged seat. Jennifer Farley, it is so good to see you. It's been a moment, hasn't it? Good to see you, love. In a comfortable cross-legged seat. Nice. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, everyone. And before we rush off into the week, take a moment to connect with one thing that you're grateful for this morning.